Hello everyone, welcome to Dada's FoodCrave kitchen. In this video I am going to be making chicken bean stew. In Gambia we call it Nyamitoubab. This dish can be made with chicken or beef. It's a very popular dish. You can make it at home. It also can be cooked in parties, in weddings, in all occasions. If you guys are interested in seeing how I make this delicious chicken bean stew, as we call it in Gambia, Nyamitoubab, please stay tuned. And without any further ado, let's get cooking. To make your chicken bean stew, you need some habanero pepper, garlic, scallions, bell peppers, onions, and fresh tomato. If you don't have fresh tomato, you can simply use the tomatoes from the can. I am gonna season my chicken with black pepper and garlic salt. If you don't have garlic salt, you can use salt and garlic powder. I'm also gonna use some paprika, some thyme, some anise seed, that's optional, some coriander, black pepper, jumbo cubes, you can use whatever you have, and some cumin, and some salt. You can use whatever salt you have to make your chicken bean stew. Now our chicken is all nicely washed with salt and vinegar. I am gonna use these beans in the can. I'm also gonna use tomato paste, some vinegar to season my chicken, and oil to fry my chicken. So these are all the ingredients that I'm gonna use to make my chicken bean stew, my Nyamitoubab. Like I said, you can use whatever seasoning you have. As long as you follow the recipe step by step, you should be on your way. Use as much spice as you like. As long as you follow the recipe, you should be fine. And also, if you don't like to use canned beans, you can use the regular beans. Just soak it and boil it before you can cook them. Now my chicken is all nicely washed, like I said, with salt and vinegar. If you guys want me to make a video on how I wash my chicken, I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys. I wash my chicken with vinegar and salt to take all the slime out, and I rinsed it out. Now I am gonna season my chicken more with vinegar and simply black pepper and garlic salt. Then I'm gonna put it aside and let it season for at least 30 minutes to 45 minutes or to an hour. If you can season for overnight, that's even better. So you're gonna pour your seasoning on the chicken and rub it really good and put it aside. Let it season for a little bit. So now that my chicken is all seasoning, I'm gonna put it aside. Meanwhile, I am going to blend all my ingredients into the blender. My garlic, habanero pepper, onions, scallions, tomato, fresh tomato, bell pepper, and all that stuff into the blender. Then I am gonna add all my spice into the ingredients and also blend them as well. Like I said, you can use any season you have. As long as you follow this recipe step by step, you should be on your way. Now in a strainer, I am going to open the can of the beans. I'm gonna drain them out and rinse them because I do not like that thick juice that comes in the beans. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty much sure it's to preserve the beans, but I do not like to just open it and dump it into my food. I like to open it up and rinse it out and take all those I'm not saying it's a chemical, but it's something to preserve the beans, but I do not like it in my food. I always open them up and rinse them out. If you do not like canned beans, just use a regular raw beans and soak them overnight and just boil them, and you should be fine. It's the same way. If you're the type that don't mind that thick juice, go ahead and use it. This is how I do it. I rinsed it out, and this is how it looks like. These are all my ingredients. I'm also going to be using some potatoes in my chicken bean stew. These are all my blended ingredients and my chicken that's been seasoning for a while now. Now we're going to start by putting some oil into a pot and let it heat up into a medium-high heat. I'm going to fry my potatoes until they nicely golden brown, then I'm going to take them out. Then I am going to fry my chicken until it's nicely golden brown as well. Then I take it out. This is the traditional way how we cook our stew in Gambia. We fry everything first and then we start cooking our sauce. I know there is a lot of other option that you can use without the less frying. You can season cook your meat and then put it in the oven, let it brown. That is if you want to stay away from too much of a frying and want to stay away from too much oil. Like I said, if you don't want to fry your chicken, you can season cook it and then put it in the oven and let it brown up. It's the same way. As long as your chicken is cooked, you should be fine. Now I am not going to throw the oil that I used to fry my potatoes and my chicken. It's pretty good still. I'm just going to pour some in a pot, and now I'm going to stir fry my onions, my blended ingredients, and add a whole can of tomato paste and brown my sauce until all the onions ooze out its own sweetness, until everything is brown really nice and caramelized. And then I'm gonna add some water. You want to make sure you keep checking on the sauce and stir frying it, keep turning it so that it don't stick in the bottom of the pot. Once it's all brown really nice, you will be able to tell, and keep stirring on it until it's brown, until the tomato is cooked. Then you can start making your sauce by adding water. Before I add water, I am gonna add some bay leaf just to give my sauce a nice aroma flavor to it. So now that my sauce is nicely brown, like so, I am going to add some water into the sauce. The reason why you want to add water, because you want to cook your potatoes more so that it will be done, and you also want to cook your chicken also. I know the chicken is already fried, it is cooked, but this is how we cook stew. You want to add a little bit of water into the pot and put your chicken, and then put your potatoes. If you have carrots, you also want to add water to cook your carrot, or you can omit putting water, but this is how we cook the stew. You have to add some water. It's optional, you don't have to add water. There are times that I cook, I don't even add no water. There's times that I cook stew, I don't even fry my chicken. I just season cook it and then put it in the oven. Now I'm gonna add my beans into the sauce and add some habanero pepper in the side so that I can squeeze it on the side. You can add as much beans as you want because it's chicken bean stew. Nyamitoubab, you want to keep checking on it and make sure everything is going as planned. So I am trying to see if I can move some of the habanero pepper so that I don't kind of break into the sauce and make my sauce too extremely spicy. And I took them out because they were really soft, so I don't want them to break out into the sauce. If you are new to my channel and this is your first time tuning into my channel, I want to thank you. Before you leave, kindly hit that red subscribe button below and don't forget your notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. I want to thank all my returning subscribers and all my new subscribers for watching my video. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. And this is how the chicken bean stew look like. Like I said, you can enjoy this stew with rice or with bread. As you can see, our chicken bean stew, our Nyamitoubab is ready, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys try this recipe, leave your comment down below. If you guys have any question, let me know. I didn't forget all the requests that you guys been sending me, and I will try to answer to them one by one. I did not forget you guys. So I want to thank everyone for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Ta-ta.